It's Rarri, and I just killed my interview with Next Up.
Rarri, thank you so much for coming to the Next Up Studios. How are you today?
Great, thanks for having me.
Welcome to Atlanta.
Thank you. I've been here a few times. This is like my 4th time up here.
So can you help us understand what you do?
I do events, marketing, promotions, branding, social media management and development, and honestly, whatever I feel like doing. It's kind of hard like to say past that, but so many things come about, and like I want to learn how to edit videos, I want to learn how to do graphics. Sometimes I design graphics by just talking to the designer, like they're just doing the work, but I'm telling them what to do. So events, marketing, branding, promo, and whatever else, I want to do.
I dig it. I respect it. So, who do you usually work for? I know that you work for Rap Snacks. You are also working with Trina. What else? Is there anything else that you do besides that?
Yeah. So I do. How I came in this, I came doing parties. I went to high school. I sold candy. I made money. And when graduation time came, I just tried to find another way to make money. So of course I got a job. I had a job for several years, but I was doing my parties. So parties, and then I wanted to do actual events. So that's like my main thing, doing parties and events. And then that brought other people into wanting me to help them with their projects or their events or their parties, whether it be organize, promote, give my input. And then that led to just so many other things.
So how did you get into working with Rap Snacks?
That came about when Trina got her deal. When Trina got her deal, I interned for some time for KD. She's part of Trina's management team. So I interned with her for some time. And of course, part of interning with her was working with Trina. So that's how that happened. Trina didn't even say anything to me for like a few months. I'd always be around and she just wouldn't speak. But I guess she saw, I guess she wanted to see, would I stick around or like just feel me out. But eventually she'd ask me to, she'd summon me through other people. And slowly but surely we developed our own relationship. But that deal with her and Rap Snacks had me going with KD, Karen, to the Rap Snacks office, and they needed help 1 year for Rolling Loud. And that was my shot. So I knew about Rap Snacks way before I started working with the brand. But when I saw my chance that weekend of Rolling Loud, I just took it. It was amazing. We went through hell that weekend, but it was worth it. And afterwards, I kept going to the office and I kept getting chips. And since I did my own parties and helped other people with their events, I would just bring the chips around, promote the chips, have people taste the chips, get content, get video. Do Snapchat filters, like just take initiative on my own to do certain things. And then I just kept showing them what I was doing for a few months, and eventually it just became official. So that's how it came about, through Trina's deal with Rap Snacks and me getting a shot to work with them for Rolling Loud, and then just keeping the ball rolling. Like I didn't let the momentum stop from that weekend.
So how did you get into like marketing and branding and social media and all that other stuff? Is that what you wanted to do coming straight out of high school?
In high school, like I said, I sold candy. In 10th grade, I met a friend who was a DJ. He's still a DJ, DJ Bob. He would DJ all of our peers' events, the school events, clubs, some clubs at the time, like clubs for like the younger people. And I'd go with him, and I remember we would go to this girl's name, Rebecca, her parties. She would DJ her parties. And I would always see a long line outside of Rebecca's parties. And I would just remember thinking, wow, all these people are going to pay $10. So when it came close to graduation, I was like, I'm going to give the party thing a shot and I'm going to have my job. So I thought doing Facebook event pages and just adding everybody was enough, but it really wasn't. So I had to start getting creative with how I promoted parties and events. And, you know, I started doing like themed photo shoots, skits, and just a bunch of creative ways to get the parties out there other than just posting flyers. So I guess that got me more into like the creative side of promo and marketing and stuff. And then I started studying things like analytics and the different outlets of promo. And then I was like, wow, if, you know, I can do this for my parties and my events, I can do this for other people too. So it started from me learning for myself. And I mean, I don't know everything. I learn something new every day, but it started from, you know, me wanting to make money and doing my own parties.
Do you remember your most successful party?
I've had so many, so it's hard to remember the most successful, but I'm going to say this. I'll say this. The most successful party, it didn't make me the most money, but it was successful in another way. It was successful that I saw I was able to do it. So I wasn't making no money from parties for like a few months, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna try to get promoted at work. And then I worked at Forever 21, and we had so many people that came and gone, you know. So I remember my friend Stephanie, she got a job there, and we became friends, we became cool, and 4th of July was coming up. And she said, oh, what are you doing 4th of July? I was like, I don't know. What are you doing? She was like, I don't know. But last year I threw a big 4th of July party. I threw a block party. And I was like, oh, really? Oh, I did parties, but I stopped doing them for a few months. And she was like, oh, let's do a 4th of July party. And I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm ready for that. And because it was only like a week or two away, we made but she convinced me, we made the flyer. We promoted it, and I was shocked. Like we had so many people come out, like literally half the party was my people and half was her people. And then she made like hundreds of gummy shots, and I was like, we're not gonna be able, she's like, we're gonna sell all these for $2. And I'm like, we're not gonna sell all these for $2. Like, and we sold out. And so we made money, but we hadn't paid the venue, and we were paying expenses as we were going. But it was the fact that and we left with a little something, I don't remember how much, but the fact that we did that party in that amount of time, that I wasn't ready for it. And you know, like, I just doubted myself, but we did it. And that's what got me into continuing on with everything. Like, ever since, like, that was the only break I had, and that was like 2012 or 13. And that party kept me going ever since. So that's why I consider that one to be the most successful, not because of money, but because it brought my momentum back, and I haven't stopped since.
So even though that was your most successful, do you have your most memorable event?
I've done so many, and sometimes the most memorable aren't my own, because some are more pressure. When it's not your own, you can kind of like go around things, but when it's other people, I don't like to be embarrassed. I don't like to make myself look bad. I can't remember one most memorable because it's been so many. They all are memorable in their own way, so it's kind of hard for me to give you one most memorable.
So you do a really good job on social media with branding, especially with yourself. I don't really know with who all besides Rap Snacks and with Trina that you do media and branding with, or like marketing with. What do you recommend for people who are up and coming, even if they're just artists or just regular people? What are some things that you can recommend
to get better with on social media?
Yes.
Okay.
Marketing and branding themselves.
I look at the people that are great at it. I look at like Karen Civil and people that do this for real. And when Karen Tibble puts out a workbook, 2018 Instagram guide, I have my own tricks and stuff I've learned and my own tactics, but I go and buy that book. And when volume 2 comes out, I buy volume 2. And when anybody, like a Gary V or anybody that, really does this for real, I look at what they do. And when I see what these people do, I notice I'm on the right path. And, oh, wow, it was only a matter of time till I thought of this. So just look at people that are really doing it. It's not just about numbers. I'm learning, like, you gotta learn who's following you, make relationships with your followers. You can keep your page active, but post things like that your people are gonna care about. Get creative. If you're an artist, like, find other ways to promote the music, like videos play a big part, visuals play a big part. Just get creative with what you're doing on social media, and every platform is different. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, they're all different. But get creative, learn from what other people are doing on social media, and like, it's not a competition. Like, you'll grow your social media with time. But yeah, that's the advice I would give.
What are some of the sacrifices that you've made in order to be where you are right now?
Some of the sacrifices: arguments, being homeless, embarrassments, pressure, a normal life sometimes, time, money, of course, so much, but it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. Energy, yeah. Just honestly, everything in me. I sacrifice everything in me to do what I do and be able to juggle it and maintain it.
Is there something that you wouldn't sacrifice for this?
Is there something I wouldn't sacrifice? Family, friends, honestly, I could never sacrifice people that I know are good to me and that really try to help me and that I care about. So I just say, loyal people I wouldn't sacrifice. Because when things are up, they're there. When things are down, they're there. So that'll be the last thing I sacrifice, would be like, loyal people.
Mm-hmm. I support that. I respect that, because that's exactly how I feel. Because you never know. Life is life. You just, when the real people are there, they're there. If you could throw an epic party for someone, it doesn't matter any genre, who would it be for?
I want to do stuff for so many people, so.
You gotta be one. You gotta give me one person.
Let me think. So if I can do an event for somebody, who would it be for?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a party.
It can be an event, anything.
Yes, but this is like no budget.
Oh, no budget. I'm just getting it out the mud. I gotta make it happen. I gotta figure it out. Okay.
But just one person, dead or alive.
Who would it be? Oh, this is so hard. Who would it be? Honestly, anyone willing to give me a shot that I know it would get. I don't know. I have to come back to that one.
We can revisit that.
We'll revisit it.
If you could, right now, experience a moment with your perfect team, who would your perfect team be?
My perfect team, and
like working team.
No, I know. My perfect working team. My perfect team.
Sorry.
I don't want to snatch anyone on anyone's team. That's why, I want to I feel like I'm building the perfect team. So it'll like, you know, there are people that are great at what they do, but they're on the team that they're on, and you have to respect that, you know, like they're there with that person. Like, yeah, you, I don't know. I just feel like I'm forming the perfect team. Everyone, really, I don't want to snatch anyone on anyone's team. So, yeah, I'll pick them from scratch.
I mean, I get that.
Yeah.
Literally, my team is my team.
Yeah.
I half-ass chose my team, and half-ass my team chose me.
Really?
Yes. Yes, exactly that. Because my team didn't even know they had me. I was just like, look, hey, what's up? I know y'all don't know me, but here I am. I'm on your team. If you could, today, go on an island. I know this is a random question.
Yeah.
You can only bring 5 things. What are you going to bring?
5 things. If I could only bring 5 things, I bring my phone, a generator, a phone, a generator, the phone charger. I'm stuck on the last 2 things. A generator, a phone, the phone charger. Do generators take gas? Like, what do generators run off of? Whatever generator runs off of. And I don't know if to pick between liquor and weed, but one of the 2.
I support you, King. I'm be stressed. I'm gonna need something to take it down. Cause I'm gonna be like, Lord, let me roll this thing right here. Figure this out while I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna eat. So I know that you're heavily into the music. What are you listening to?
Now I'm just so diverse because we were having a conversation earlier about other genres and other type of events and things. So doing this, I just don't like to be boxed in anymore. I'm just so diverse. So honestly, I listen to a little of everything, and things can change every day. Be diverse. You got to be diverse and be open. And yeah, you know, I even look for things that, or people that, I like to find things early, or for my friends to put me on to people I may not know about or genres I'm not listening to. And you know, I'm quick to Shazam things. Like, I'll be like, I'll probably never hear this again. Right now I'm drunk, I'm lit. You know, I don't know. I gotta look through my Shazam.
That's how I am.
Yeah?
Yes. Tell me what we can expect from you. Where do you want to be? Where are you growing to?
Okay, I'm grown. I want to grow to have a huge agency. I want to work with more artists, work with more brands, build my own brand, throw bigger and better events, have more clients. I want to do things for struggling entrepreneurs because I know it's not easy. I've been and sometimes still am a struggling entrepreneur, so I know it's not easy. I want to do things for people in jail. I want to have a nonprofit for animals. I have a big heart. So, you know, even though right now I can't do all I could do, but I'm looking to get to a place where I can do more for my community and more for, you know, like, do more for anyone I could do more for. So, yeah, I have a big heart. But I want to have a lot of businesses. I want to own a hotel, maybe some barbershops, a sneaker store.
Remember me with that sneaker store.
Yeah, remember you? Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of business ventures. But the things I listed, those are things that come to my mind a lot.
So basically what I'm understanding is you're going to change the world.
That is the plan. Honestly, while I'm alive, I want to do everything I could do. I forgot who I was telling someone earlier today, oh, I wish I could have a kid from like all different parts of the world. and just have them grow up where they're from, and then I bring them all together like in the summer. But I'm like, there's no way. Like today, I was like, I can't do that. Like I can't have 20 kids around the world or 15 kids. Like I don't know if I can even handle. Like I don't know, but yeah, I want to change the world, and I would like multiple children, but I just don't know how many I could really have. Or
look, whatever you decide, Grandma Luci got you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come in the clutch. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Rock a bye, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I can do it. You got it. Is there one piece of advice that you can give to everybody?
Not one. It's so much. Don't give up. Stay persistent. Don't feel entitled. Be always open to learning. What else? The road is rocky. You gotta walk through it. With this, you can't just give one piece of advice. You can't, because I know one piece of advice wouldn't work for me. But I mean, I apply advice all the time, but you know, when I work on that, it's always something else and something else and something else. But I can't give just one.
That's the truth. There's so much to gain and so much to learn.
I guess, you know what? Okay, one piece of advice. No, I'm gonna give you that one piece of advice. One piece of advice. Be open. I guess. Be open. Just be open. Be open to learn. Be open to intern for people. Be open can just refer to all that. Just be open for whatever.
Well, we dig it.
Yeah.
We do appreciate you stopping by the Next Up Studios. Tell everybody where they can find you, where they can find your team, all of that good stuff. Instagram,
Rarri Ant, RARRIANT. Twitter, it's Rarri Ant, ITS, RARRIANT. Facebook, I don't really use that, so don't worry about it. But it's Rarri Ant, same as Instagram. If it's anything about Rap Snacks, Ant Dupo at rapsnacks.net. That's ANTDUPOUX at rapsnacks.net. Rarri and Company, Rarri and Co on Instagram, RARRIANDCO. Same thing for the Twitter, same thing for the Facebook. And thank you guys for having me. But I think we definitely gotta do this podcast.
Yeah. Let's get it.